ornamental grasses mixed in with weeds. Already popped one out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to core these, and I'll leave those flowers alone. That's something you got to do in the fall, early spring preferably, otherwise they'll wilt. But I'm going to take care of these grasses. It's just overgrown, it's too many. Then I'm going to use the viable excess in another spot where a few grasses had died off. Up here, a rose bush out of control. It's because I pruned it and was very happy, so I'll give it another go. I'll deadhead and prune, and then we'll have a second burst. I think it's time for the spirea to get backed off a bit. And these roses as well. They're very happy because of the way they were planted, and the fertilizing, and the pruning, and the deadheading, and so on and so forth. So, not a lot of work, just overgrown. It's been warm, it's been wet. Definitely re-edging this. I'll show you a real trick to tighten those lines up. Weeds. Yeah. Typical stuff after a month or so. Tools. Very important tool for edging. Be surprised. You'll see. Weeding and edging to do. Hydrangeas seem happy with what I did for them. Fertilized just in time. Sprayed for bugs. The whole bit. Down below, minor weeding. Definitely edging. It just grew in so fast. And once again, those were sprayed. It's just got to be pruned off. There's nothing you can do. And then you just hope it fills in a little over time. Or you shape it to make it look like it was always like that. That's why those woods are backed off. Because when they were really, really close, they were just feeding the bugs right into this lush vegetation. Would you rather gnaw on that or on that? Right down here is where we had a few deaths. Definitely bugs. It's my thinking. Could also maybe be deer. The woods are right there. Rabbits, they do their thing, but they would maul everything, not just one thing. So that's not their MO. Other than that, some weeding. Everything's looking pretty good because it's been watered, sprayed, supplemented, planted properly, and the woods are backed off. So, all right, let's get to it. Well, now we're dug out. You can see what a mess it was. So I'm going to clean all that up. I'm going to core these. I definitely have to weed them. That's not ornamental grass, it's lemongrass. And then the rest of it, see, this is the actual grass. Then you got clover in here, you got that lemongrass. These come from bird feeders. So there's a bird feeder nearby, and I guess the birds like to kind of hide here, maybe roost in the early morning, and they drop the seeds. So you get all that lemongrass, and you got crabgrass, you got clover. I can salvage some of these. You know, like this right here looks like that could be a core. And then I could do this and do that. Whereas the bigger ones I can salvage and put back into here. So I clean it up. That one's particularly bad, see? That's just lemongrass. This little guy will go down below. Alright, got these plants cleaned up as much as I could. Most of the invasive came out with its roots intact. You can see it was a lot of debris inside of each one of these very nice exotic grasses. You don't see it now. Later in the season, that's when they show. I have 4 big ones, 4 little babies. I only need 3 nice ones here. So I gotta get all that out of there, recut this bed, and put them on in. As for cutting a bed, yeah, I edge very well with that. But if you want to be really particular, this is your best friend. It's gonna be hard to show. Once you get in there, you start cutting. Okay? Then coming in with the shovel afterwards and shearing it off. Look at how clean and sharp that line is. Just an old bread knife. You just got to watch though. You'll sever everything with that without even knowing it till later. Dog fencing, sprinkler lines. So you got to know where you're doing it. It also works very well along fence lines where you can't get the shovel in there. Thank me later. And we are cleaned up. All I gotta do is select 3 of these guys, put the rest down below, place them and plant them. A lot of debris out of that tiny space. So be it. The chosen ones, I shall just sink them in. These will go down below, get a little more cleaned up, find spots for them. I would think that came out well. Nice and cleaned up. Now, if you want to dig up the flowers, you do them probably in the fall or the early spring is my favorite. You can actually break them up, spread them around the yard if you wish, or just let it go. At any rate, it's cleaned up. Did the weeding all along here. Wasn't too much. Mostly just at the edge where the wind catches the seeds. For now, I'll plot these 2 here. These were cores from the front that I saved. Then I'll clean these salvaged ones up, but I figured to put them back here in the far back corner where there was space. You can always dig things back up and place them elsewhere, treat it as a nursery, see how it goes. Point is, see if you can rescue them. Why not? And those 2 went in rather easily. Soft ground, I know because I built that berm up. It's an ongoing spot. And I plopped the other 3 cores down in here. They'll live. They'll probably come back together and look real nice. It's just too crowded up front, that's all. That rose bush demanded an entire shearing. I probably cut off more than what's left because it was literally pulling itself out of the ground. These up here, I shaped them the best I could, backed them off each other. And now they'll grow in real thick again. We'll get them to bloom again. I got a little more deadheading to do. They're just not ready for the full shearing. And of course the carload of crap. Oh, comes with the territory. Better than leaving it or making a pile in your backyard.